Hello and welcome to Pizzabento. I'm one of your hosts, Nikki from Seattle, Washington.
And I'm Danson from Tokyo, Japan.
What would you like to do in a video game that hasn't been done, Danson?
Ooh, wow, nice question. I wasn't expecting it. I would say I'd like to do surgery or something, but they actually had a video game on that. So
they do? What was it called? Trauma Center, or Blood New Trauma Center.
Yeah, they've actually had
Something
several
like that.
video games on that. But I like those concepts of doing things that like are real world, but that you don't really experience. And so, like another one that they actually do have, but it's very
Cooking
unique,
Mala?
is driving trains. And as a train
Really,
geek,
that would be the worst video game, I think.
I think it's awesome. As a train geek, I think it's awesome.
Well, Japan has a history of simulation games. I remember there was a PSP title on working at the airport, doing air traffic control, and not in a very super exciting way.
They also have one on being a clerk at a convenience store.
Oh my god. That's like everybody's done that here. Well, almost everybody.
A lot of people have done that here too, but like it's not the point of whether you've done it or whether you haven't, it's simulating it. There was another one working at a beef bowl restaurant. I downloaded that for my cell phone.
See, it's very different because like here you have games that are sort of like this, but they're very like frantic or
this one did get kind of frantic though. The customers got kind of demanding.
But then in the simulation games, they're probably demanding too, but it's a more realistic kind of simulation game. It's kind of weird.
I suppose, but there's something. Like, I read this big essay once about why, like, Japanese people are attracted to, like, really slow, plotting role-playing games. And how they do the same thing over and over and over again. And the essay tried to argue that that's a Japanese cultural stereotype, trait, or whatever, that, like, that doing something repetitively to build towards a goal or whatever is rewarding for a lot of Japanese gamers. And that's why simulation games are really popular here.
Well, and also...
But rhythm games are that kind of way too, like Rock Band or whatever.
That they're repetitive?
Yeah, you do like a pattern over and over and over again, and you
get... Not really.
Yes, you have to memorize A, B, B, or green, blue, blue, green, blue, 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 red, green, blue, blue.
Well, some people do.
That's how you get good at it.
For me, it's a simulation of playing the instrument. So if you know the song, of course, it's a lot more fun. Because
but you still have to remember which keys and stuff.
No, you don't remember each keys. Like some people play by the notes. If they don't see the note, it's a little hard for them.
Trust me, once you get to the higher level Rock Band, you're gonna have to memorize where to put your fingers. And like I've seen some screens.
I think memorization has very little to do with it.
It's maybe you don't realize you're memorizing, but you have to. Like
because what Harmonix has done is they've structured it so that it's kind of like a piano, where you have 5 keys, right? I'm talking about guitar mostly. There are 5 keys, so when you go like do 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 do, so you'll go from one end to the other. It kind of makes sense in that way.
That's still memorizing.
So if you know the
song, you're like, oh, gotta go up, gotta go down, kind of thing. That's still memorizing.
No, there's very little memorization when I play Rock Band.
Whatever.
Well, there's
you have to remember the song, man.
No, I know the song, so I remember the song, but there's a lot of recognition.
Memorize the song.
Like, okay, note, music, correlation, yes. Memorization, no. I don't remember, okay, the blue's gonna come out next. No, I don't remember it that way.
But you do memorize the song, it's the same thing. Whatever.
But the song is a passive memorization. It's not like I'm gonna remember the song and how it's played.
Just trying to anti-geek yourself.
No. So, you know what I've been looking forward to a game.
What do you want to do in a game?
I like Destructible Environments.
They have those, man.
That's what I'm going to talk about. Red Faction Guerilla. So,
Red Faction Guerilla. The one I was thinking was that one where you like got the weird arms and stuff and you're in New York.
Oh, well, that's semi. That's kind of like Grand Theft Auto because you have your city, right?
What's the name of that one again?
Red Faction Guerilla.
Oh, hey, we're thinking the same one.
What? Oh, so,
yeah,
well,
that's the game
I actually played 2 games. First one was called Stranglehold, and it's an old game, came out at launch for the PlayStation 3, and it was an unofficial sequel. Well, no, it was actually an official sequel to Hard Boiled, the John Woo movie. So you're playing as Chow Yun-fat, and you're running through and shooting things. So a lot of the environmental things get destroyed, and I think that's cool, because like if you shoot at pillars, they fall off, they crumble. and they put a lot of crap in a room that you can shoot at and leave dents and stuff, and I think that's really cool. With Red Faction Guerilla, you could literally go to a building, take a sledgehammer and tear it down brick by brick, mortar by mortar, steel beam by steel beam.
Brick by brick, literally?
Well, they cheat a little bit, because after you destroy the building, there's less debris than it really should be. But yeah, you could literally go to one wall, destroy that wall, and then do the main beams, and then the building can collapse. It's really
awesome.
cool.
And it stays collapsed, of course, and everything.
Yeah, it stays collapsed. And what's cool about it is that if you leave the area, do other sections, come back, it's still destroyed.
That's awesome.
I think that's really neat. So
that in a multiplayer, that would really add dimension too. Like you could.
They have multiplayer, and it's like that too.
Yeah, you could like make holes in like passageways and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, if you're stuck in a building, you just swing your sledgehammer down and exit building. It's really, really nice.
That's empowering as a gamer, as it were.
Well, it makes you feel more connected. Like, you know, yeah, you want to shoot at it. Because the main game is like you shoot at people and stuff like that, but they make the Destructible Environments such a huge...
so this isn't the game I was thinking about. I was thinking about that one where you have the freaky-ass hands and you're in New York and stuff.
Oh, the prototype.
Ah, yeah, that's what I was thinking about. That has Destructible Environments, too.
Like buildings?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, some games let you, like, you know, they give the illusion, but I don't know if it's really destructible. I don't know. I have to check that out. I haven't checked it out.
I don't even have a TV, to admit the fact.
What?
I don't have a TV.
Oh.
I don't play games, and so...
Oops. But I think that's a really great game, because...
that sounds fun.
It is a lot of fun.
So, have you just rented it, or you actually bought it?
I rented it.
And
but I might buy it.
Try and save
later.
money and buy it?
Well, I'm almost done with the campaign. I don't know if I'll play beyond the campaign.
But doesn't it have online too? I mean, like multiplayer?
I'm not a big online player, even though I did really well this afternoon. I'm not a big online player. Because when you go to online, you're not...
We used to have drinks and come over to your house and, like, have, like, lots of, like, multiplayer stuff.
Dude, I had, like, a friend come over and she brought her son over, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking for two-player games. I have a lot of games. I don't have a lot of two-player games. I have a lot of online games I can play other people. I can't play this person next to me.
You're such a loner.
It's so sad. I don't like online because there's got, you know, 13-year-old boys talking smack. I can't stand it.
You can't step up to the plate?
No, because you can't smack talk someone who doesn't understand your jokes.
That's the ultimate smackdown, man.
Oh, I died.
You're like a Ouija.
Huh? What's a Ouija?
Ha ha! So, Mr. Dying, are we at 10? We should probably, like, wrap.
So, if you have any kind of things you'd like to see in a video game, do email us at pizzabento@gmail.com.
Which should be popping up on your screen. And visit
oh, man,
us
don't make me do the work.
Line at www.pizzabento.com.
I'm not doing the work.
Yes, you are. Throw it on there.
I have like 5 times more editing to do now.
Throw it on. Throw it on. All right. Peace.
We're going to destroy this environment now. Whatcha? Did you just kill your friends, Lev?